What's up? Welcome to another episode of This is KC. I am your host, Bishop. I am glad that you all are here. How are y'all doing out there? Oh, man. So, looks like we get to go one more week without, I'm not going to say any football, professional football, right? We get to, I guess you could say, have a mini bye week until the regular season opener, which is Thursday, right? So, that's awesome. But before we get into all that stuff, like I said, I am happy you guys are here with me. The weather has been doing its thing lately. It's okay. It's okay. Like, the heat advisories are gone for now. Hopefully, the rest of August treat us right here in the Midwest. It's not as hot as it was last week. I don't have to tell a lot of y'all that. Y'all know. Some of y'all know. Y'all know. Let's check out the IE Sports Radio chat line. Look like we got my man Larry B in the building. What's up, Larry B? How you doing out there, man? Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Man, gotta get used to this new time. I like it, new time and day, but I swear I be all like panicking mode when Sunday roll around and it's like 5 o'clock Sunday after evening and I'm like, oh shoot, man, I forgot the show. So, but yeah, so anyway. Like I said, weather's been doing good. Appreciate everyone for being here. I know some of you all are at work still, getting ready to hit the clock to go home. Be safe out there in that rush hour traffic. But for some of you who probably still have to be on the clock until 5, you get to listen to me, hopefully, at your desk or on your earbuds if you're listening through the Spreaker app. Man, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So, in my sports world, Sporting KC, man, they did their thing against San Jose over the weekend. You know, they dusted San Jose off 3-0. That deserves some clap. You would say that Sporting kind of got their revenge against San Jose, as San Jose did beat them 3-0 back in April, on April 15th. So that's cool that they were able to, get their revenge on, I guess you could say. There were 3 goals scored, of course. It was 3-0. Eric Tommy goal. He goaled from 69. Johnny Russell goal from 42, and Danya goal from 3. So that's, hey, man, claps. So, Sporting KC, they're taking on St. Louis September 2nd at Children's Mercy Park. And the odds are 43% in favor of Sporting. I want that win. So bad. Man, that would be awesome to get that dub against St. Louis, because I believe St. Louis still may be sitting in the number one. They may still be in number one spot. Last time I checked, which was last episode, they were number one in the Western Conference, and they are still number one in the Western Conference, followed by LAFC, Seattle Sounder, and who's in fourth place? Real Salt Lake. So, cool. Cool. My Sporting is in 11th place. Hopefully they can figure some things out. I doubt it. But that's okay. A win's a win. I'll take it. Thank you very much, Sporting, for making my weekend. You all are the best. Let's see here. My Royals. We're going to talk about Casey Curran real quick. Casey Curran also had a nice little matchup. They played Houston Dash, and although it didn't go the way I wanted to go, it still went fairly okay. They ended up tying against Houston Dash. I kind of wanted a clean win. I wanted a straight out win, but that's okay. They decided to leave things even. So, I guess we take that, right? They wanted to split. The goals came from Alozi from 67 and Houston Dash Labonta 51. Shout out to them ladies. Give them some clap. So that's awesome. They did their thing. Casey Curran, next match will be Friday, September 1st, as they take on, who was that? I just lost it. Thank you very much, computer. You are the best. They take on Angel City. So, look forward to that. Them girls have been playing their hearts out. Hopefully they can still do what they need to do, make a push for the postseason, but we'll see. So there's been a lot of things going on in the baseball world. What's his name on the Angels? Ohtani. Man, he's out there. I feel like he's out there, like, putting it all on the line, and I'm like, just chill out a little bit, man. Get your bag first. You don't want to jeopardize your money. Although the loyalty to his team, is priority in his eyes, and that's pretty cool. But man, get your bag, man. Don't destroy yourself trying to trying to put it all out there. I mean, the Angels, I don't think they're gonna go far, and I don't think they're gonna make it. So just chill out, man. I get it. You want to be that hero, but you just gotta take it easy on yourself, man. Your body be trying to tell you stuff, and you can't risk it. But speaking of baseball, let's talk about a little bit of these Royals real quick, because today's show we're really focusing on the NFL. Like I said, Thursday we got the opener, the regular season opener, and as preseason wrapped up and come to an end. Let's see what we all think out there as far as your teams. My team's Kansas City. Born and raised Kansas City Chiefs. So ever since I was a kid, that's been my team. So let's see what we think of other teams preseason. I can't tell you this. I am pissed at the Saints. Thank you very much, Saints. You cost them $600. Bastards. Because I had little sprinkled a little something on y'all, and I should have cashed out. I had the opportunity to cash out, but I'm like, nope, Saints are gonna do it. They've been looking good all preseason. They're gonna make it happen. They're gonna win, and they're going to cover the point spread. And they did not. Neither. Lost both of them. Poof, chances gone. And I was on the roll. My parlay was on the roll, okay? Getting it. I cleared everything. I had to wait all the way until Sunday night and hope that the Saints did their part. Should have cashed out, should have wagered against the Saints, but I didn't. I was like, nope, they're going to clear. You bastards. So yeah, Royals, they are set to take to battle Pittsburgh Pirates 6:10 p.m. at the K today. I am going to tune into it to see what happens. The Royals lost 3 of their last 4 games. Out of the 3 of the last 4 games. What the heck did I write? They lost 3 of the last 4. All right? Boom. Simple. We know all 3 of the losses came against Seattle, which they now sit in number 1 spot, I believe, of the division. Awesome team. And I love how they have that trident, in the dugout or whatever. That's pretty dope. That's dope. So, sorry, I'm dealing with some allergies or something right now. So yeah, they lost their last 3. They lost 3 of the last 4 games. Out of the last 3, the Royals could only draw up a total of 20 hits. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's horrible. 20 hits. You had 5 hits the first game, 5 hits the second game, 10 hits the third game. The pitching isn't doing much better. They're trying, but it's not much better. I mean, the last game against Seattle, the pitchers combined for 12 strikeouts. I believe that was through 4 pitchers. I think those through 4 pitchers. You're not gonna win like that, okay? Especially against teams like Seattle, who are trying to prove something, who are fighting for something. You're not going to beat them like that, okay? If your pitching can't get on, can't get them off of the field, their offense off of the field, then your offense needs to keep their defense on the field as much as possible. As much as possible. Wear they pitchers the bleep out, all right? Wear them down so bad that when the good hitters come up, then you start knocking it. I know, easier said than done. I get it. Okay? But I'm just saying, we have to figure this out. All right? Because I was listening to something the other day. It was a sports show on the radio, locally here. I listen to, I think it's 6:10 a.m. Right? Sports show, right? Well, that's the channel, but anywho. And I was listening to the callers as they were discussing the Royals. It was a Royals post-game show. And as I was listening to the callers, who are all Royals fans, by the way, every last one of them were pissed, okay? And you could believe what they were talking about was the damn stadium. How are you guys going to keep talking about this stuff? First off, the renderings are beautiful, okay? Gorgeous. I love both of them. My only ask is because in both renderings, there's no crown vision, which is the big crown TV thingy at the K, all right? If you ever been to the K or if you ever watched the game on TV, you know what it is because they show it. So, there is none of that in the renderings. So, what I ask is that you don't have to put it in the ballpark, but put it outside of the ballpark. I think that would be so freaking dope, all right? Keep the crown vision, but just put it outside of the ballpark. And as people are coming up to the stadium, because some of us get there a little bit late, we all don't get there on time, you can actually see who's up and all that stuff, just like you can inside the K right now. So, That's all I ask. It's just if wherever location, I don't care. Whatever renderings you decide to go with, I don't care. I think it'll be dope to put the Crown Vision outside of the state. Boom, beautiful. Okay, but nonetheless, whoever drew the stuff up, man, it's that architect or whoever, I don't know, whoever did it, you did a hell of a job. Kudos. I'm gonna give you some claps for that. Man, so, but yeah, you got to figure it out. Like, a few episodes back, I said the Royals, they have to fix that pitch, or excuse me, they have to fix that batting order or something, because we have pretty decent hitters on the team. You just have to fix that ordering right, and they did that. I don't know if they were listening to the show. I don't think they're friends of the show. They probably don't even know who the hell I am. All right? One day we'll get there. But it seemed like they did it. So I don't know if they heard me in their dreams or what, or talking through the computer, it got back to somebody somewhere with somebody. I don't know. But it seemed like they made the adjustments. And if you notice, they were on the roll. What, 7 games straight? They were winning, something like that. So now I'm going to say the same thing, but with the pitching. Fix the pitching order, okay? Like, if it was me, okay? If it was me, I get it. Your best pitcher normally is the first pitcher because you want to try to keep other teams down or not score so much in the first few innings. But if you think about something, it looks horrible when your starting pitcher goes up there and in the first 2-3 innings, the damn score ended up being like 5-0. Like, it's, what did you solve? Nothing. If it was me, okay, because I like to be strategic with a lot of stuff mentally, okay, my best pitcher damn sure wouldn't be number one, okay? I'm going to go find the second best or the third best or somebody, okay? I will save my best pitcher probably for number 2, you know. By number 2, we'd probably be midway through the game, right? So I figured you come through, you know, number 2 with the best pitcher, and hopefully, the second best or the third best or the mediocre pitcher did enough, okay? Did enough to where the score isn't out of control. Let's check the IE Sports chats. Larry B said, I hear you. See, he know. You have to be strategic, man. You got to be strategic here. And I would try to do the sneaky, you know. I would try to do the sneak and then see what we can do. We're going to continue on this topic here for a little bit longer after we take this quick break real quick. I'm going to see if I can clear up my sinuses or something because, man, like I'm loving the weather, but for some reason, and I typically never get fall allergies, so I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm going to talk to you guys here in a second. Stay tuned. You're listening to This is KC Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey there, sports fans. Are you looking for a sports show that maybe isn't 100% about sports?
Then you might want to check out the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio. your direct feed for all that is sports.
Most sports shows cover only scores and stats, and while we're not opposed to that, we dig a little deeper into sports issues and some of the hottest topics in athletics.
In addition to sports, we take a journey through my neck of the woods, pop culture, with movie reviews of both sports and non-sports films.
Speaking of pop culture, make sure to participate in our game nights, where we quiz each other on our specialties, and you, the listeners, can win IE Sports Radio apparel.
We always have a great time learning more about each other's worlds, one show at a time.
So join us each week on the Sports Couple Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's good, everyone? It's Drewski, the host of Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. On this station, we cover everything in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. From we cover the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Wings, Texas Rangers, TCU, SMU, we cover it all right here every Wednesdays from 9 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you stay live with me on the Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Alright, certainly got myself together. Let's see if we can get ourselves back on track here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back. Alright. Yeah, so we were discussing those Royals and that pitching order. Like I was saying before the break, if it was me, I was definitely try to do this the sneak attack. Something. I don't know what you want to call it. It'll definitely be something different than the typical. Sometimes you got to think outside the box to catch your opponents off guard. Correct? And that's exactly what I would be doing if I were in charge. But then again, this is the reason why those people get paid the big bucks, because they actually know what the heck they're doing. Right? And I know it's not that simple. It's easier said than done, as the old saying go, but I will figure out something, okay? We will be trying all kinds of crap, all right? Trust me, it'll be different. It will be different. It will look unorthodox. People will be like, what the heck is going on here? Wait a minute. How come he has, Brady Singer coming in second, third versus starting, coming out starting? What is this? How is such and such starting over? Because we're trying something different here, okay? I would have that much hope and confidence in my defense if I was the Royals. First base, second base, third base, shortstop, outfield. In case that mediocre pitcher, let up something, we've seen some of the best hitters so far this season. We've seen some of the best hitters get struck out by some of the worst pitchers, or pop fly out from off some of the worst pitchers. So I wouldn't take anything. I wouldn't leave anything on the table, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't shy away. The season is done. I would try some crazy looking shit. All right? Trust me. I would do that. But you have to do something here, okay? Because you don't have the best pitchers, clearly. And there's not very many great pitchers out there right now. So you have to figure out something. My man, Mikey Two Guns, welcome, my brother. Welcome. How you doing, my brother? What? Hey, we about to it's the 3:30s, man. We about to go ahead and switch up, man. But that's my thought on the Royals. I definitely, because Mikey Two Guns has stepped in the bus, so now we got to get to talking down. We got to switch it up here, man. What y'all think as we wrap up the last preseason game last night? What do y'all think so far of your teams this preseason? I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't, you can't go by preseason stats and numbers, and it's preseason." And we know most of the starters don't. My man, we know most of the starters don't play. But what do y'all think so far from what y'all seen from your team? I know, Mikey, you the Patriots, right? Let's see here. Y'all first game, y'all dropped that one to the Texans 20-9. No problem. Got to knock the rust off. Then y'all smack around the Packers 21-17, and then the Titans had to put y'all back in your place 23-7, which is fine. It really has no burn. That stuff is preseason is just for coaches to cut down to 53. And if your starters or your veterans do happen to play, it's so they can knock the rust off. That's it. It doesn't have a bearing. It does not dictate your season. You can go 0-3 and then 17-0. Okay? So it does not dictate much, but it does dictate the coaching. You know, it helps the staff pick who they're going to get, cut down who they're going to cut down, and things like that. Mikey Two Guns in the IE chat. Pat's D looking sharp. The O is still a big question mark. Excited to see what Zeke can do. Oh, I forgot. Glad you brought that up. I forgot that the Patriots signed Zeke. I know deep down inside, Belichick really wanted Cook. I know he did. I know. And he wanted Hopkins. But you settle for what you can get, right? But Zeke, like I tell people, it's not that these players. So we saw with Zeke, you know, he took a little slump down there in Dallas. But I always tell people, sometimes you just need to change the scenery. It doesn't mean Zeke is going to suck on the Patriots. He just sucked in Dallas. And mostly because Dallas their coaching isn't the best. Jerry Jones want to play owner / GM / coach / player. Hell, if Jerry Jones can suit up, he'd probably try to get on the damn field. Okay? So, Zeke was the consolation prize. Hey, I think it'll work out for him, man. I think it'll work out for him. And like I said, sometimes you just need that you need that change of scenery, man. And I think Zeke is going to ball out for the Patriots because what's his name, man? I had him on my fantasy. I think it was last year, maybe the year before that. Ramondre Stevens, I think. Dude's a beast, man. So Zeke's gonna go up there and he's gonna show out, man. He's gonna show out. His name is gonna ring bells again. So what do y'all think? So far, these teams are looking nice. One team in particular that I kind of indirectly kept tabs on, I guess you could say, and maybe it's because they played the most damn games in preseason, was the Browns. Like, I don't know how the hell I kept up with the Browns. I don't know. It was definitely force-fed to me. I can promise you that. Every time I turned around, it seemed like the Browns were playing somebody during the preseason. And I can honestly say, man, the Browns look not shabby. Not too shabby. They got that running back. I see they waived the Kellen Mond or whatever, which to me, I was like, that's kind of weird because, dude, he kind of did his thing a little bit during the preseason. I was going back and forth on Twitter with a lot of Browns fans, and I wasn't trying to. I don't care about your poverty franchise, bro. But, you know, it was more so I was responding to, I think, Ian Rappaport or whatever when he said that he got waived or whatever. And I'm like, dude, like, he didn't do horrible. He did okay. But I guess they did. I don't know. I think they waived him. I could have swore I saw. I just know we were going back and forth because with a lot of those, I was going back and forth with a lot of those fans on Twitter because they were talking about DTR or whatever. Oh, DTR, man, he outballed Mon. Mon is a bum, and I'm like, dude, Mon, he scored a touchdown every game he was in. What do you mean? He's not a bum. He just, he need a little work. He's not the best. I'm not saying he's better than Deshaun or he's better or less than DTR. I'm saying I would have kept him. If he was cheap, he would have been a cheap backup option. Okay? DTR was a rookie, I guess, right? So, another cheap option. I guess maybe Maybe they didn't want to keep 3 QBs. I don't know. Or whatever. One of the fans responded back and it made sense. I don't remember what they said because I really didn't care. Mikey Two Guns, Mondre and Zeke, good 1-2 punch. How the Chiefs looked in preseason. Okay, so the Chiefs, we can have the Pats Chiefs rivalry like we had with Brady and Mahomes. Hey, that'd be dope, Mikey, man. The Chiefs they look okay. Everyone's running around here freaking out about Chris Jones. Look, man, whatever happens, happens, okay? I'm not going to sit here and bash Chris Jones like a lot of Chiefs fans have been doing on Twitter and all that stuff. Oh, man, he blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. He just wants the money. If he wants the money, give him the money. If the Chiefs organization feel like we don't want to pay the money, then don't pay the money. Simple as that. It's none of our business. None of us are agents. We're definitely not his damn agent. I could see if we were his agent, then it would make sense for us to all have something to say. Chris Jones don't know who the hell I am, and Chris Jones don't give me a percentage of what he makes. So my only opinion is just that, my opinion, okay? If Chris Jones want to play for the Chiefs, Chris Jones, he knows what to do. His agents know what to do. He has a number in his head. His agent has a number, or his agents gave him a number to put in his head. However it works, I don't know, okay? Brett Veach, he has a number in his head. If he feels like, hey, this is what I'm offering, this is all I can afford to give you, it is what it is. Don't be mad at the organization. If the organization don't have the money to give you what you want, then go somewhere else. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to be mad at you. You gave your all to this organization, 2 rings. You did your job, man. Okay? They gave your last contract, you fulfilled it. You're not under any pressure to take a team-friendly deal. You did your job. 2 rings shows you did your job. All right? On the other hand, Veach is not stupid. And the staff that he has working for him are not stupid. If they felt like losing Chris Jones was going to be a problem, Chris Jones would have a contract by now. Okay? It would be done deal. Signed, delivered. All right? So, I don't know if both sides are playing a crazy-ass game of chicken, or if Brett Veach and company has already made up in their mind that, hey, we're probably going to trade him. Or if Chris Jones have made up in his mind, hey, I really hate that Colin Saunders isn't here no more. Tyreek Hill isn't here no more. Most importantly, Frank Clark isn't here anymore. I don't want to play there anymore. Maybe that's the reason. No one ever stopped to think about that. Him and Frank Clark are tight. All right? I mean, super tight. Brother tight. All right? And maybe it hurt his feelings to see his brother go to another team. Maybe he's like, I'm done here. Because I guarantee if the Chiefs would have brought Frank Clark back, we wouldn't even have this discussion right now. I can feel it. He probably would have signed a team-friendly deal or whatever offer that they put in front of him. Because I don't know the numbers. I heard it was a good-ass offer. It was a good deal. I don't know. We don't know what the numbers were. I haven't yet heard someone say what the numbers were. So, all I know is it's just hearsay. Okay? But other than that, Chiefs look okay. Rashee Rice. I don't know. Okay? How do I put this? I don't know if it was just the nervousness of playing in Arrowhead for him Saturday, but my man had a lot of drops going on, okay? Especially one drop in particular where he was wide open. No defender, probably within 2 or 3 yards of him, Okay? He cooked the defender. He dropped it. I'm not pissed that he dropped it. I'm pissed that he were having drops throughout the game, and I was on Twitter going back and forth. Not even back and forth. I was on Twitter with some Chiefs fans that were a little upset about him having drops. And I'm like, dude, he's a rookie. He's probably nervous about being an Arrowhead. Y'all know how it is in this stadium. Y'all know how it is. So maybe he's nervous. I'm like, Sky Moore had a punt return problem until he didn't. Okay? Until he didn't have a problem. So he probably is going through some drops in this atmosphere. But it'll be okay in the season, I'm sure. He get the jitters out, man. This is first time playing in Arrowhead in front of this crowd. And as soon as I said all that, he dropped a wide open pass. That's what pissed me off. Instead, I went up to bat for you, bro. And you dropped the pass that was wide open that probably would have resulted in a touchdown. I'm pissed. I co-signed for you, and that's what you do. It's all good though, man. Like I said, he you know, it happens. It happens. So like I said, Chiefs look okay. It's crazy though that how not the third game, the second game, post game, Andy Reid was like, yeah, well, you know, damn, we have a fight. We have a fight. Yeah, I jinxed him. I jinxed the Mikey. We have a real struggle on the number between the two Gabbert and Blaine as far as number 2. You know, it's a real battle. I'm like, dang, man, yeah, because they both balled out in the second game. This is crazy. What are we gonna do? How are you gonna make this decision, Coach? And then Saturday, here we are. And they both, in the beginning, was playing like shit. They were playing like crap, man. And it's like, damn. The second preseason game, we have a battle making a decision between these two QBs for the number 2 spot. In the third preseason game, we have that same battle because y'all played like crap. Both of y'all. You know, I mean, they adjusted. It adjusted towards the end, but the damage was already done at that point. Okay, so that right there is gonna suck. We're gonna take a quick break, real quick. We're gonna come back. We're gonna finish this NFL talk up because I'm ready for the season. I've seen enough preseason. I'm ready for the season. We're gonna finish up this talk. So. You're listening to, this is KC Sports. I am your man, Bishop. IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. Stick around. We'll be right back.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hockey fans, I'm Adam Kernick.
And I'm Zach Puplis.
Together, we are the newest version of Hockey Talk on IE Sports Radio, The Neutral Zone.
Zone.
We love hockey, but we also know it's not everyone's first sport. So we want to make this show as much for new fans as for the diehards.
Whether you can name all the Swedes on the '08 Red Wings Stanley Cup team, or if you can't tell if Varlamov is a goalie or the latest trendy vodka, we're here to help. With facts, figures, and outrageous fans, we bring you all the hard-hitting hockey news you can handle, while still keeping it fun and on the rails. Well, mostly.
So tune in every week as we go around the hockey world, from college to Canada, the minors and the majors, and everywhere in between.
So bring your cellies.
And your one-timers.
You wicked wristas.
And be sure to protect your five-hole.
Catch the Neutral Zone every week on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
We promise not to pick on the Arizona Coyotes every episode.
Bumper to bumper, on the drive home, Bishop's got you covered. You're listening to This is KC Sports, powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
That's right. This is KC Sports, and I am your man Bishop. Welcome back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for being here. Our time is coming to an end, but we're still talking about NFL football. My man Mikey Two Guns in the building. Learn to be in the building. I still appreciate you guys for hanging out. Mikey Two Guns said he's ready for some NFL action. Man, I can't wait neither, brother. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with Chris Jones. He could miss the first game. More than likely, he probably would, because no one has said that he's reported to work as of yet. And like I said, you know how Andy Reid is. You don't practice, you don't play, and he sticks by that. I don't think he's going to bend on that anytime soon. So, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, man, I'm not upset. You know, that man has a family to feed. You know, the millions that you make before that apparently isn't enough. I know I can feed a whole damn city with millions. So, I don't know. They must be eating that good. So I could take you to you know, whatever. I could take you to some grocery stores and show you how to shop. But anyway, so yeah. Like I said, other than that, man, with the whole Chris Jones situation, Rashee Rice drops that he had, it's no big deal, man. I mean, at some point the Chiefs is going to have a down season, right? I mean, you would think so. I don't know. Coaching QB, maybe they're just that great to where you'll never see it. I don't know. Maybe when Mahomes turns, 29 or whatever. I don't know how old he is. Exactly. Mikey Two Guns in the IE chat said, I would never hate on any player trying to get paid because that's what we're all trying to do in life. And who I am, I too tell someone to not go for the money that they deserve. I do not. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I do not tell someone to go for money. Exactly, man. Exactly. Go get your bread. Look here. Chris Jones is getting up there in age. He has 2 rings. Why not get paid, man? Get paid. You can't play this sport forever. This is a high contact sport. You can't play it forever. Tom Brady was weird. All right. I don't know what the heck he had. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. I don't want to go and punch the clock at my job forever. I want to get paid, do what I have to do, make the correct investments, build that portfolio, whatever it is I have to do, so I can get the hell up out of there when it's my time to get up out of there. All right? Simple as that. I want to be able to bend over. Well, I got a little one, but he's starting to grow up now. I was about to say, all the rest of my kids I ain't got to worry about crawling around on the floor, bending over and picking them up no more. They're all up there, getting up there in age now that I'm not picking none of them heavy bastards up. So, but yeah, man, I don't know Chris Jones' family situation. He might have a bunch of little kids. I don't know. But yeah, get paid, man. That's what, at some point, you have to get paid. As we're seeing, it's starting to seem like this year, especially, I've seen so far a handful of young players retire, step away from the game early. And you're like, man, you only 20-something. Hey, nobody wants to play this forever. No one wants to get hit all the damn time. You want to be able to, do cartwheels or something if you want to or whatever. You don't want to be all jacked up, man. So I respect that. But as far as that goes, everything else looks good. Justin Ross is looking good. Dude is going to be a red zone threat for whoever. I mean, he's tall. He's going to be you think you have to double team Kelsey in the red zone. Now you have to worry about Justin Ross in the red zone. He just, he Rossed, as they said, someone. I forgot who it was, but, during that Browns game. Mouse Jack. Mouse Jack. So, you know what I'm saying, man? Just, exactly. Mouse Jack, he just stepped away. I think, John Ross, hell, I had high hopes for him on this team. Y'all can go back and check the episodes. He was one of the players I was talking about damn near every episode. John Ross, 4.22, whatever. He runs 40. He's fast. Man, I thought Tyreek was gonna be something. Man, you got Ross. That's exactly what they were saying. So yeah, I'm excited to see what John Ross see what I'm saying? John Ross. Man, I'm still hurt that you retired, but I get it. Justin Ross can do. MVS, Scott Moore. Hopefully he can take that next leap. We haven't really seen a lot out of him preseason. But one person in particular that I'm really excited for. One, I can't. Let me say this: when Kadarius Toney come back, a lot of teams are gonna. If this dude can stay healthy, a lot of teams is gonna be in for it. But now, if we have a healthy Kadarius Toney, and then you got my man Richie, a.k.a. Rich James, bitch, on the field, you're gonna have a problem. Richie James, man, look, all right? Y'all already know what time it is, man. And, it's going to be hard for Andy Reid. I don't know. We might have to try to go into the regular season with 8 receivers because it's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. So, we'll see. I don't know. this is the part I don't want to, I would not want to be in. Because, I don't know. Nico Remigio, I still have hopes that he will make the team because I think he's going to have it. Rich James, man, that's what they call him, Mikey, man. Hey. I thought that was hilarious when I heard that, man. So, yeah, I'm excited to see them. I want to see, I don't know about Prince. You know, I was excited at first, but maybe he's one of them players also has to get the nervousness out. Because, man, he you know, I was watching all his training stuff. It's, you know, I follow a lot of the players. So, I was watching his training during the off season, man, and I'm like, this dude's gonna be insane. But our P Ryan is looking like crazy. So I don't know, man. I really don't know who's gonna make it, who's not gonna make it. It's gonna be a sad day for somebody. A lot of us is probably gonna be shocked in the Chiefs' kingdom. Like, damn, I thought that guy was gonna be on the team, and now they not. So I did see something though at the Commanders. I followed the Commanders too via Eric Bieniemy because, you know, I want to see how well Eric Bieniemy do outside of this organization. And so Marcus Kemp, they released him. They cut Marcus Kemp in Washington. It's crazy. I don't. Hey, so anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs came out and was like, yeah, we're trading Chris Jones. Anything can happen. That's my time, y'all, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all that's been here listening to me. Next week is Labor Day, right? Next Monday? So, we might be here. I don't do much on Labor Day. I typically go to work, really. Actually, I am going to be at work, so we might not be here. I'll be at work. Sorry. I just thought about that. I signed up. I got to do some overtime because I got to feed my family, just like Chris Jones. You know what I'm saying? So, Larry B, Mikey Two Guns, ladies and gentlemen, Paige, everyone, thank y'all so much, man. We won't be here next week because I'm going to be on the grind, on my own grind. I'm going to call up the Katz brothers and see if they can do something for me. Y'all be good out there, man. Take it easy. Peace.